Hello, this is Oliver Jenkins with Saxon today. Today we'll be telling about crime, what would happen to you if you did a crime, amazing tales of Beowulf, and amazing finds at Sutton Hoo. Say if you did a crime but you did not accept you did it for many times and you couldn't prove that you didn't, what they would do, they would stick your hand into some boiling water. You had to search around for a stone. You had to walk across and then they bandaged you up. After 3 days, if it started healing or healed, you were innocent. The other way was ordered by cold water. This is where they'll tie you up so you couldn't move and chuck you into the water. If you sank 1.75 meters, you were innocent because it meant that God had taken your life. But if you floated, it means God had rejected you, so you were not innocent. Luckily, though, most time it was a fine, but you might not be able to pay that fine, so you might have to chop off a couple of these fingers or your whole hand, or sell yourself as a slave. If you're a farmer, you might be worth about 250 shillings, unfortunately, because if you're a warrior, you could be worth up to 1,500 shillings. Yeah. And if you did something bad as a slave, there might be some consequences of being like stoned to death. But apart from that, you could get away with it. Anyway, amazing story of Beowulf has just came up again, and it's about when a warrior went to a town once he heard about some horrible monsters. They had a feast that night, and everyone got took, but then the monster picked up Beowulf, and Beowulf had a fight, but he couldn't use swords or stuff like that because the monster had put a spell against him. So he just ripped off an arm and hanged it up. The monster went back to his cave and died. But the bad thing is that the monster's mother found out. So Grendel's mother came back and stole one of the warriors. So Beowulf followed once again to this bloody pool of blood, and he saw the poor fella's head. He went down into the thing looking for the cave, and Beowulf's mother nicked him. Then he took out his sword as Grendel's mother didn't have the spell on, and chopped her head off. Still, the amazing finds of Sutton Hoo have amazed all historians with one boat filled with many treasures such as highly decorated sword, and in the dirt they have found some remains of some DNA tests that have seen that might have been a burial place. And other things they found were iron swords, buckets, jewelry, gold, coins, and stuff like that. Thank you for listening, and this is Oliver Jones reporting from the studio. Thank you.